two-wheeler talk. 2026 Honda CB750 Four is more than just a motorcycle, it's a revival of a legacy. Honda has gone back to its roots and reimagined the iconic CB750 for the modern era while retaining the soul of the original machine that revolutionized motorcycling back in 1969. For those who understand the history of motorcycles, the CB750 Four is a name that needs no introduction. And now, in 2026, it's back with a bang, modernized, refined, and more capable than ever. Let's start with the engine, which forms the heart of the CB750 Four. Honda has retained the spirits of the original inline-four layout, but this time it's a fuel-injected, liquid-cooled, 750cc inline four-cylinder power plant, producing around 94 horsepower and 72 Nm of torque. The engine has been meticulously tuned for linear power delivery, crisp throttle response, and that unmistakable four-cylinder exhaust note that made the original CB750 legendary. It revs freely and builds power smoothly, making it both thrilling for spirited riding and manageable during everyday commutes. Mated to this engine is a 6-speed transmission, now equipped with a modern assistant slipper clutch that ensures lighter clutch pull and prevents rear-wheel hop during aggressive downshifts. The gear ratios are well-spaced, giving the rider a perfect mix of punchy acceleration and relaxed highway cruising. The new CB750 Four is equally at home ripping through city streets or devouring twisty canyon roads. In terms of chassis and rideability, Honda has taken a balanced approach. The CB750 Four is built around a high-tensile steel double cradle frame that stays true to the retro aesthetics while delivering confident handling. The weight distribution feels neutral, and the bike tips into corners predictably, thanks to a well-engineered geometry and a modest curb weight of around 215 kilograms. It's a substantial bike, but not overwhelming, especially with its low seat height of just 800 mm, which gives a wide range of riders confidence at low speeds. Up front, the suspension duties are handled by 41 mm Showa SFFBP, separate function 4K big piston, inverted forks, while the rear gets twin shocks with preload adjustability. This setup strikes a balance between comfort and performance, soaking up rough roads while maintaining good composure during spirited riding. It's not a sport bike, but it's no slouch either when you push it through corners. Braking performance comes from dual 296 mm front discs clamped by Nissan radial-mounted 4-piston calipers and a single 240 mm disc at the rear. The system is supported by a dual-channel ABS that's been tuned for both safety and sportiness. The braking feel is progressive, with excellent bite up front and a controllable rear, giving the rider confidence in all conditions. Now, let's talk about design, where the CB750 Four truly stands out. Honda has brilliantly blended retro cues with modern elements. The round LED headlight is framed by polished aluminum brackets, paying homage to the original. The classic teardrop tank features hand-painted pinstripes and comes in color options like candy gold, metallic red, and matte pearl white, all nods to the 70s era. The chrome-finished 4x4 exhaust system doesn't just look fantastic, it sounds intoxicating, bringing back the glorious four-cylinder growl in a cleaner, more refined tone. The instrumentation combines analog and digital twin round dials with a digital multi-information display nestled in between. It shows gear position, fuel economy, trip meters, and more. You also get full LED lighting all around, including turn indicators and a slim tail section that houses the LED brake light. Honda's attention to detail is clear, from the polished engine cases to the quilt-stitched seat that balances comfort with vintage flair. Technology hasn't been ignored either. The CB750 Four includes selectable riding modes: standard, sport, and rain that tweak throttle response, power delivery, and traction control intervention. Honda's HSTC, Honda Selectable Torque Control, ensures rear-wheel stability under varying grip conditions. A quick shifter with auto blipper comes as standard, further enhancing the riding experience by allowing clutchless upshifts and downshifts. Cruise control and a USB-C charging port make it practical for long-distance rides, while Honda's smartphone voice control system lets riders manage calls and navigation with ease via a Bluetooth headset. When it comes to ergonomics, The CB750 stays true to its heritage, upright, neutral, and comfortable. The handlebars are slightly raised, giving the rider a commanding view of the road, while the midset foot pegs promote a relaxed posture. It's a bike that you can ride all day without fatigue, yet it's nimble enough for quick bursts through traffic or mountain twisties. Fuel capacity is 17 liters, which translates to a respectable range thanks to a claimed mileage of about 22,825 km/L. Depending on riding conditions. That means you can expect around 350 to 400 kilometers between fill-ups, making it a strong contender for weekend touring as well. The CB750 Four is also supported by a wide range of Honda accessories. You can opt for a Cafe Tilde copyright tracer-style seat cowl, brand mirrors, a fly screen, soft panniers, engine guards, or even heated grips. Tailoring the bike to your individual style or functional needs. Honda has cleverly positioned this bike as both a lifestyle product and a practical everyday machine. One of the most striking things about this bike is how it appeals to two completely different kinds of riders: those who remember or idolize the original CB750, and a younger generation looking for a stylish, capable, and soulful machine that isn't overloaded with tech gimmicks. It connects the past and present in a way that feels authentic rather than forced. Now, for the price, Honda has priced the 2026 CB750 Four competitively. In international markets, it comes in at approximately $10,999, while in countries like India, it's expected to be priced around a superscript 19.5 to a superscript 110.5 lakhs. Showroom. For what you get: a four-cylinder engine, premium components, modern electronics, and timeless styling. It's a solid proposition. It doesn't try to be a budget-naked bike or a track weapon. Instead, it positions itself as a premium retro roadster with substance. There's also something emotional about this bike. It's not just about numbers on a spec sheet. It's about character. When you start the engine, feel the vibration of the inline-four, hear the deep burble from the exhaust, and ride it through open roads or winding hills. The CB750 Four delivers an experience that's both refined and raw. It transports you back to a golden age of motorcycling without making you compromise on modern-day reliability, safety, or performance. Competitors like the Kawasaki Z900RS, Yamaha XSR 900, and Triumph Speed Twin may offer more horsepower or slightly sharper handling, but the Honda brings heritage and identity in a package that feels wholesome and well-rounded. And unlike some rivals that chase retro style with superficial changes, the CB750 Four is rooted in genuine historia. It's a direct descendant of the bike that introduced superbike performance to the masses. Even in crowded urban settings, this bike turns heads. The polished engine cases, glistening chrome pipes, and minimalist silhouette make it look more like a custom showpiece than a stock motorcycle. But underneath all the beauty lies Honda's bulletproof engineering, a reliable, efficient, and built to last. This is a motorcycle that's not only a joy to ride, but also easy to live with. For riders looking to stand out, the CB750 Four offers something that most modern bikes can't: a deep sense of connection, both to the machine and to motorcycling history itself. It's a machine built not just for the road, but for the heart. In conclusion, the 2026 Honda CB750 Four is more than just a retro revival. It's a love letter to a time when motorcycles were raw, honest, and full of soul, wrapped in a modern shell that makes it practical, dependable, and relevant. Whether you're a veteran rider reliving a golden era or a new enthusiast drawn by timeless design and silky four-cylinder performance, the CB750 Four is a motorcycle that will speak to you, not just through its specs or features, but through every ride, every turn, and every roar of that classic inline-four. It's not just back, it's better than ever.